the ultimate reason why some men aren't allowed to see their children. I know you men that hate women are gonna be here rubbing your hands like, yeah, go on, get them, J-Wise. Let's see. So I'm gonna quickly run through the common causes as to why certain women don't want their quote-unquote baby dads to see their children. So one of the most common reasons why women don't want their baby dads to see their children is because of spite. Yeah? There's some women, for whatever reason, they don't like that man no more. So they're using it against him. Yeah? Maybe he cheated on her. Yeah? They're vindictive. Yeah? They got a vendetta. Right, you hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you by not allowing you to see your children. Yeah? We're gonna play tit for tat. Yeah? I know it's gonna burn you to not see your children, because I know you love your children. So the pain you caused me, I'm gonna inflict that pain on you emotionally. Yeah? Now everyone knows emotional pain is and mental pain is worse than physical pain. Physical pain, it comes and it goes. Emotional, mental pain, it lasts for a very long time, if not ever. That's why when some people are sexually assaulted, they commit suicide or whatever, innit? Because it's the mental and the emotional pain that causes them that long-term pain. So certain women out here, a man's done something to them and they're like, right, I can't, physically hurt you or whatever, or financially hurt you because they might not be, financially stable or whatever. And they say, okay, boom, because you hurt me in a way because you cheated on me or left me for another woman, I'm going to hurt you by not letting you see your kids because I know you love your kids. Another reason, some men are deadbeats, yeah? Wockless man, as they say in the Jamaican community. Certain men, they don't even want to see their kids. When they ask, or people ask about their children, they will lie to family members and friends and say, oh, this fucking woman don't want me to see my children and that. Certain men are deadbeats and they just don't admit it. They lie, they pretend that the woman doesn't want them to see the children. There's some women out here, because that man's a deadbeat, the woman don't even want the man to see the children for whatever reason. Another reason, some men are just bad people, man. The man's a bad person. I don't know what he might be, a gunman or a killer or a drug dealer or something like that. Maybe that woman made a mistake and slept with that guy. And now she thinks, you know what? I don't want that guy influencing my child. I don't want his bad behavior. I don't want his bad energy rubbing off onto my child. So with that being said, with a woman spiting a man, doesn't want him to see his children because of what he done to her, he's a deadbeat, he's generally a bad person. With all that being said, let's just put that to the side for a minute. I believe, and I haven't seen this anywhere, I haven't watched this on YouTube and thought, I like to study human behavior and I notice patterns, I notice trends. And I noticed, and I've experienced this myself, when a man becomes weak, or the people who hate women are going to start to not like what I'm about to say, or when a man becomes weak, a woman loses attraction for that man. Because you have to understand, Women are attracted to strength. Not how hard you can hit with your fist. Yeah? Not how much you can bench press or how much you can lift. Not that kind of strength. They are attracted to that strength, but they're attracted to this strength. The heart, the mind. So when a man loses his strength, when he becomes weak, because any man watching this right now, you would have lost at least one woman in your lifetime because you've become weak. You might not know that, but I'm telling you, you've lost confidence in yourself. That's a weakness to a woman. When a man loses strength and he becomes weak, she wants to get rid of that man. 100%, telling you, I've experienced it myself. Women do these things, yeah, to test out the weak from the strong from the weak. There's one thing they do called the pullback. I ain't gonna talk too much about it in this video, but you can reveal a lot of a man's weaknesses and insecurities if you pull back from him. He starts to get needy. He starts to act like he's unstable. Women like men who are stable. Stability is strength. If you see a tree that's shaking in the wind, that tree is not stable. You would assume that tree is not a strong tree. It's not rooted. It's not grounded. It's not a strong tree. Women like stability. Stability represents strength. So when a man loses his strength and he becomes weak, a woman don't want to be around that. And a woman wants a strong man to reproduce with because she wants strong children. As I said, strength is not about how hard you can hit. A woman wants to reproduce strong children, strong-minded children. No matter how strong you are, how much you can bench press, there's always going to be someone stronger than you out there. So don't be concerned with being the strongest man alive, yeah? How big your biceps are. A woman wants to reproduce a strong-minded individual. Yeah? She wants the man that she reproduced with to be able to teach those children how to be strong men, strong women. She wants a father figure that can teach their children to stand up to bullies, to not take shit from people. So when a man becomes weak, and this is my theory, when a man becomes weak, she's not interested in no more, right? She feels like, I believe this is on a subconscious level, she believes that weakness that man displays, that feminine energy that man displays, will infect her children. Think of it like this. This may be snobbish, but there's certain middle class parents out here. They won't want their children who are middle class, they go to private school, they speak a certain way. You know a middle class person when you speak to them, right? They speak RP, received pronunciation, yeah? They speak properly, they speak the Queen's English. There are some middle class parents out there. They don't want their children hanging around with working class children because they feel like the working class children will infect them, will make them talk like they are from the streets. Well, go on, what you saying? What you telling me? Yo, mum, what you saying? You get me? In it. Water. All that kind of stuff. There's certain parents, certain middle class parents, they don't want their children hanging around with working class children because they feel like their children will be infected by the working class. It's the same thing with weak men. I believe when a man is weak, a woman doesn't want her children around a weak man because he will infect them with that weakness. Women do not want to reproduce weak children. It's not all about the physical. You could be an able-bodied person, good physical strength. If you have a weak mind, you're never gonna make it. My girl, she knows I'm a madman. She knows I'm a lunatic. Yeah? My mum knows I'm a madman. My mum knows I'm a lunatic. Yeah? But one thing my mum and my girl can respect about me, the mindset. He's got a strong mind. And that's what women want to reproduce. My mum will always love me for me. But my mum is glad that I have such a strong mindset. Now, my strong mindset comes, and it seems like I'm a madman or whatever, because I'm a bit too extreme. But my mum would rather me be like this, too extreme, a bit on the lunatic side, with a strong mind, rather than be a nice, passive guy who's really nice to people and don't stand up for himself. My mum is proud of me. She's glad how I turned out. Because I've got a strong mind. When I walk down the road with my mum feels safe. Because she knows she's with a strong man. Physically, I ain't that strong. I'm fucking 5'9". I weigh 74 kilos. I think that's like 11 stone or something like that. Or maybe batting next to 12 stone or something like that. I'm not a physically strong person. Yeah? Like, I'm a strong person, but I ain't going to be physically stronger than everyone I walk past, whatever, innit? Yeah? But I've got mental strength. I ain't taking no shit from nobody. So I ain't physically super strong, like, pushing 100 kilos bench press. I can't bench press 100 kilos at the moment. My technique's off. Yeah? But my mum knows I've got that mental strength. I ain't taking no shit from nobody. I fight anyone. Win, lose or draw. It don't matter. That's the strength that a woman is attracted to. That's the strength that a woman wants to reproduce. As I said, there's always going to be someone stronger than you out there. It's all about having a strong mind. What they say in that proverb, one of my favourite proverbs, if not my favourite proverb. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can't do us no harm. Women want to reproduce strong children, strong-minded children. They want children who can become leaders. Why do you think women like alpha males? You think they think women like alpha males just because it sounds cool, because it's fun? She wants an alpha male because she wants a man who has leadership qualities to reproduce sons that can become leaders. She wants to reproduce that strength. So that's why I believe a lot of women don't allow certain men to see their children. It's on a subconscious level. They don't even know why. They're just so unattracted to this man. He's disgusting. Yeah? You fucking got COVID-19. I don't want to be next to you. I don't want your children. I don't want my children next to you. You're going to infect them. Not with COVID-19. You're going to infect them with weakness. They don't want to see their children grow up to be weak. Whether they're male or female. Everyone wants their child to be a strong-minded person. They want their children to go out and conquer the world. Now, there's some parents out here who hold their children back, but that's their own insecurities. But on a subconscious level, everyone wants a strong, healthy child. There are some men out here, right? They claim that a woman has not allowed to see their... I know, man, right? They've claimed that a woman has not allowed them to see their child for X amount of years, 6 years, 10 years or whatever, innit? Yeah. But hold on a minute, you know where your fucking son lives. Why have you not gone to that house and kicked off that door? You see that weakness? That I'm not willing to fight for what I want. That's why you don't deserve to see your child. How the fuck can you sleep at night knowing that You ain't seen your child in 6 years. That's cowardly. I'll go and kick off that door. Yeah, arrest me. Yeah, arrest me. I'm going to have to get arrested. I ain't going to go in the house and beat up no one for what? But you're going to have to arrest me. I need to get in trouble for this. Yeah, I need to do something. I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. I don't care if I get into trouble. Man out here complaining that the woman won't let them see a child and they ain't gone around to the house because they're scared of getting arrested. So you're not scared to get arrested for something that you believe in. You're afraid to get arrested for standing up for what you believe in. So I guess if someone came up to you in the street and you were standing next to your mum and they slapped your mum in the face, you're not going to fight back to defend your mum. Even if you're not going to be able to pull the self-defense card or whatever, you are going to get in trouble. You are going to get arrested. You're not willing to get arrested to defend your mum's honor. You're not willing to get arrested to defend your own honor. There are men out here, turn the other cheek. Women don't want to reproduce that. This is why women like the bad boys. It's not because they're criminals. It's because they display that strength, that I don't give a fuck. I'm confident. I want to conquer the world. Now, a lot of these guys who quote unquote are bad boys, they ain't really got that strength in them. Right? They ain't really confident because man know man. Yeah. I know people deep down. Yeah? So a lot of these men are the fakes, innit? Yeah, and people like me who are from the street or whatever can tell the fakes or whatever, innit? Yeah? But that's what women want. Women want to reproduce strength. Women don't want their children to be schooled by weak men. They would prefer their child to be schooled by a stronger man. Now, obviously, there are women who settle for weak men, and those are the women who run the fucking relationships. There are some women who have the ideology, that feminist ideology, that a woman's supposed to run the relationship and lead the relationship, and the man is supposed to follow behind the woman and stuff like that. And then they wonder why their children grow up to be weak individuals. They're growing up to be weak individuals because the leader, the person who's supposed to be the leader of the house is a weak individual. So how is that person supposed to teach the child to be a leader if he can't even be a leader in his own fucking house? Being a leader doesn't mean you have to run with 30 man, yeah? And you tell them what to do and that. Being a leader is just taking control of your own life, mastering your own destiny, yeah? Running your household. Yeah, let's not try and fucking lead 50 man when we ain't even fucking mastering our own destiny, yeah, controlling our own life, running our own household. Yeah, let's start off with the basics first before we start trying to school other people. Yeah, take control of your own life. I'm a leader of men and women. I help to influence people to do the best that they can. Even if I don't fucking say it. Just people, obviously man say it now because I'm on YouTube, but even in the past, people like, you know what, Jay, just hanging around you, you know, like, I feel so motivated, like I'm like, rah, this is not even man's intention, like, this was before YouTube days, and I'm just doing what I'm doing or whatever, innit? But man like to talk about doing this and doing that, and yeah, when you influence someone, you're leading someone. Yeah, leading someone doesn't mean, necessarily mean you have to tell them, but if people are influenced by you, you're leading them, and it's a good thing. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. And that's why a lot of people in this world, yeah, no matter what colour skin you are, they feel like they can't get nowhere. They make excuses. They don't know how to overcome adversity because they have the mindset of a follower. This is why people are afraid during the pandemic, afraid of COVID-19, because they just listen to the government. It's dangerous outside. Stay in your house. Wear a mask. And they believe it. Instead of opening up their eyes and seeing what's really going on, which is fuck all. I'm just going to end on this. I think to really be a man, yeah, to really be a strong man, you have to be able to overcome adversity. You have to be able to overcome hard times. You have to be able to be in a position where you've lost everything. Yeah, a man might steal something from you, or get you fired from a job. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to bounce back from that. That's a man. It's feminine energy to not be able to bounce back. It's feminine energy to not prosper. It's feminine energy to cast the blame on someone else and wait for someone else to save you. Wait for someone else to help you, to fix your problems. You're a grown man. Fix your own problems. It don't mean don't ask for help, but don't be relying on no one. Say to yourself, I'm going to fix my problems myself. You know what? When you develop that mentality, when you do fall into trouble, when you do have problems, the people them around you, they'll want to help you because they know it's going to a good cause. I know I say I'm going to end. Just before I end, I've said this before. I came out of jail and I wanted to find my sister. Instead of doing the normal bullshit that people do, just search on Facebook, I put in someone's name, I can't find them, end search. No, I bought my sister's birth certificate, I went to addresses and stuff like that, yeah. I went knocking, I went to 3 different addresses. I went to 2 out of the 3 addresses twice. No results, yeah. Brick wall, this person don't live here, sorry, whatever, innit, yeah. A family member I know, they work in certain organisations, they done a search on this person's name and they gave me my sister's details. That same day I went down to my sister's house in South fucking London and I reunited with my sister after not seeing her for about 14 years. I didn't even know what the girl looked like. I just knew her name and I knew a month that she was born in and a year of birth. That's it. And then obviously when I bought the birth certificate, I found out that she was born on the 2nd of such and such month, such and such year. My family member helped me because they saw the energy that I was putting out there. How the fuck did I start off by talking about why women leave men and not talking about finding my sister? Well, that's Jay Wise for you, innit? Stay wise.